Mary Celeste, American brigantine that was found abandoned on December 5, 1872, some 400 nautical miles, 740 kilometers from the Azores, Portugal. The fate of the 10 people aboard remains a mystery. The ship was built in 1861 at Spencer's Island, Nova Scotia, Canada, and named the Amazon. After being launched on May 18, 1861, it encountered a number of mishaps. During the maiden voyage, its captain caught pneumonia and later died, and the ship was damaged on several occasions, most notably in October 1867 when it ran aground in Cow Bay, Cape Breton Island. The following year, the Amazon was sold to American Richard W. Haynes, who renamed it the Mary Celeste. The ship underwent significant structural changes over the next several years, and it was eventually sold to a group that came to include Captain Benjamin Spooner Briggs. On November 7, 1872, the Mary Celeste set sail from New York City, with more than 1,700 barrels of alcohol destined for Genoa, Italy. On board were 10 people, including Captain Briggs, his wife, and their 2-year-old daughter. Over the next 2 weeks, the ship encountered harsh weather. According to the last log entry, dated November 25th, the Mary Celeste was some 6 nautical miles, 11 kilometers from the Azores. 10 days later, the vessel was spotted by the British brig Dei Gratia. Crew from that ship boarded the Mary Celeste and discovered it deserted. Although there was more than 3 feet, 1 meter, of water in the hold, an amount that would not have caused panic, the vessel was seaworthy. Adding to the mystery was the fact that the cargo and personal belongings were largely undisturbed, although a longboat was missing. It appeared that the ship had been abandoned quickly. Crewmen from the Dei Gratia sailed the Mary Celeste to Gibraltar, some 800 miles, 1,182 mi away. There, British authorities conducted an investigation which ultimately found no evidence of foul play. The mystery garnered some attention, but it became famous in 1884 when Arthur Conan Doyle published J. Habakkuk Jeffson's Statement, a short story about a survivor of a ghost ship called the Marie Celeste. In his account, a revenge-seeking former enslaved person killed the passengers. While that was purely fiction, many theories were put forward to explain what happened. Most, however, seemed unlikely. There were no signs of violence or missing cargo, casting doubt on claims of mutiny, murder, and piracy. In addition, there was no evidence to support the claim that an explosion caused by alcohol fumes caused the ship to be abandoned. A more likely scenario is that Captain Briggs erroneously believed his ship was taking on too much water and was about to sink. This theory was supported by the fact that the sounding rod, used to determine the amount of water in the hold, was discovered on deck, suggesting that it had been used just before the ship was abandoned. In addition, one of the ship's pumps showed signs of trouble. It was disassembled. A faulty reading of the sounding rod and an ineffective pump could have led Captain Briggs to believe the ship was foundering and order it abandoned. A mishap may then have occurred in the longboat, causing all to perish. Despite being seen as unlucky, the Mary Celeste remained in service and went through a number of owners before being acquired by Captain G.C. Parker. In 1885, he deliberately sailed it into a reef near Haiti as part of a plan to defraud an insurance company. When the vessel failed to sink, authorities discovered his scheme. The Mary Celeste, however, was damaged beyond repair, and it was left on the reef, where it deteriorated. The Mary Celeste inspired numerous stories, books, and movies.